and lioness, and you can just go right down the line. Ladies, I'm asking you to wait for your Boaz, all right? Okay, good. We had fun with that. Let's move on. Help me, Jesus. Okay. So now they're dating and they're careful and all that stuff's going on. Very few problems and they're just doing life and having a great time. But after they got married and things were going on, they had a little bump. And stuff came out. And she looked at him and he looked at her and he said to her, "Where did that come from?" And she said, "What do you mean? She said, "I didn't know that you got so angry about stuff." And he said, "Well, I didn't know you reacted like that." And so they got going and they bumped again while they were over bumping. Anybody ever bump over bumping? And then it gets really bumpy. And so let me get rid of some of these beads here. And where did that come? Oh, I didn't know. And so she went to her sister's house. And she said to her sister, "I didn't know he had anger issues when I met him." And he went, well, guys don't really go anywhere. So he went in and turned on the TV. And sat there and felt angry and mad. And kind of asked himself, I don't know why she's got to be this way. And, I wish if she just quit bumping me, this wouldn't happen. And she was saying, if he wouldn't act like that, I wouldn't do any of this. Anybody getting any picture here? I think we're getting a picture. See, every time they get back together, every time we argue, you make me act that way. You make me crazy. Anybody ever heard that statement before? You make me crazy. Another bead here. Okay. Now, even if you haven't learned anything, we've had fun so far, right? Praise Jesus. Anyway, here's what I want you to see. Mr. Mugg thinks the reason blue beads come out of him when he's bumped is because of what Mrs. Mugg does. And Mrs. Mugg believes that the reason pink beads come out of her when she's bumped is it's because of what Mr. Mugg does. Are you with me so far? Here's the deal. The truth is, blue beads come out of Mr. Mugg. Blue beads come out of Mr. Mugg because that's what's in there. And pink